Hello, 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 and welcome back to another stream. Today we're going to be doing a little bit more Photoshop art, as is typical of our Saturday streams and stuff. So, should be pretty fun to see what art we got this time. And I think this time our internet is okay. Like, we survived the last stream without it, like, blowing up, which is great. So I think it should be fine. And I've also been playing some like online games in the interim, so it seems like our internet might be like I think it's okay, but we'll see if me saying that has cursed it. So with that said, let's go ahead and get things switched over so we can see the Photopea and we can like start doing the art and all the wiggling around the mouse and drawing and stuff. And we'll do that in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Now you should be able to see the Photopea and you can see me. Hey! Welcome to the stream. So, let's see. We got our little like canvas settings. I think everything's good to go. 8 by 8 by 400 DPI. Yeah, we got that. So, also, the music is a little too poppin' in my eardrums here, so turn it down a little so I'm not like slowly going like losing my hearing as it goes on. But we have to make sacrifices for our art. Make sacrifices for the jams. So let's see here. Let's do some purple because we had that. Let's do some blue. Already starting strong. We got the blurple. Look, we're drawing the ocean. Wow. The ocean, and it's like there's like a wave and it's throwing like an octopus in the air. I think this one's done. I think it's good to go. Let's see here. Let's do some motion blur. Why not? The one thing I don't like about Photopea versus Photoshop is I feel like motion blur used to be so much crazier in Photoshop, whereas in here it's like these are like normal. Like that's not blurry enough. It doesn't understand what I want. When I want blur, I want it to be like two cars like passing at the street going like 100. Want that. Starting off strong. That's good. You can feel it. You can feel that the art's gonna turn out good. It's good. But now I have that standard to live up to. Now it has to be good. Oh no. Let's do some twirl action. Why not? Okay, or the twirl will just like, you know, not work for some reason. Let's try that again. Okay, we want to do that. So now the wave is like developed and now it's like, oh, it's like the wave picked up the whirlpool and is throwing it at us, and the octopus has not survived. The octopus has not, it is not making it through this storm, it seems. But sometimes this is how it is. You know. Let's see here. We got this going on. We got like a broken little like wheelie thing. I think this time I want to make it like not like normal. Because normally everything's like symmetrical and it's like all the same. But this time I think I'm going to make it slightly asymmetrical, and then I'm going to end up like backtracking on that and realize I wanted it symmetrical all along. But we'll challenge ourselves here for about 2 seconds. We'll see. Did the crop work? Is the crop working? Okay, it worked, I think. I hope. I don't want to merge everything, but I do kind of want to merge everything because it looked like there was transparency left over, and that scares me. It can't work with transparency like that. Lighting's kind of interesting. Let's see your lighter color. Yeah, that's cool. I like it. We already have like almost like a frame within a frame effect going along the bottom. So that's cool. And that was done intentionally. That was all part of my master plan. Let's see here. I don't think I like these options. I like this one, just kind of like that color. It's kind of cool. But it's not cool enough, I don't think. I don't think it survives the coolness test. But let's see, maybe we can up the cool factor. Maybe we can like coolify it in a different way. Let's see here, is that cool? I'm gonna have Hyuna's like I'm not cool stuck in my head. Which gets stuck in my head like every other day. The curse of K-pop. You listen to it once and then it's just there. Also, I started listening to like a lot of like Vietnamese pop music this week for no reason. And that stuff slaps. Like, I think I found my new genre. I kind of like this upside down actually a lot. Yeah, let's stick with the upside down. Let's do the... Let's look at nautical. That's good. How does Vietnamese pop is there? What does it mean? What do you mean? There's like a lot or whatnot. Like I was like going through, I found like 3 like main artists or whatnot when I was like listening to it. And I cannot pronounce any of their names, of course, but like some of the stuff was like really dramatic, like dance electronic music or whatnot, and like it was like legit. Also today or like this week, there's been like a big like concert like event thing going on in like the area or whatnot. It's called Music Fest or whatever. So I like went and like checked out some of that stuff, and then like tomorrow I'm gonna check out another like group and stuff that'll be performing at it. And I guess tonight there's a drag show that's happening, so that'll be fun. Because back when I lived in Alaska, I did not get to see a whole lot of the drag. So that'll be fun. So I'm very excited for that. Ooh. That's kind of cool. Let's see here. I like this a lot, actually. But what if I don't like it? What if I'm just telling myself that? What if I'm just saying that just because? But no, I think I do like that. Kind of adds like a central element, and I like the lines kind of pointing inward. That's kind of nice, and it helps break up the sameness of everything that I just copied along the bottom. So I think that's cool. I actually like this piece a lot. So far, it's very calming. So, yeah. Gonna go see Cat Bite or whatnot. I'm very excited. I have not like looked up any like of their music or anything to prepare myself for it, so I'm just gonna like step in and like experience it and like let you know like my genuine reactions or whatnot if you want to know. It's okay to not, but I'm very excited to check it out. So I haven't seen too many bands like in person like period in my entire life. Like the first time I saw, I don't know, like I feel like last year was like my first time seeing like actual like concert, but even then it's still like not on like any sort of like super major scale, I feel like. So it'd be nice to see more music. Because music can be fun. Also, I just realized as I'm talking about music, this is another one of the songs that I made. I don't think I'll hate it. I don't know, because like when I checked out other stuff at like Music Fest, even if it's like really bad, I still will enjoy just the experience of like getting to sit down and like witness it, you know? So I think it'll be great. So I'm not too worried. I'll still have fun no matter what. So, but if I show up and they do one more cover of Come Together by the Beatles, because everyone that I've seen at Music Fest has done Come Together by the Beatles, if I hear that one more time, I'm gonna lose my mind. It's like, that or a Billy Joel song. I just can't take it anymore. I just can't. Did the Finding Edges actually, like, help this, though, at all? I think it helps a little. Kind of gives more definition to, like, the piece. Like, it adds edges. I think this one's doing pretty good. I think I want to add more, like, texture, maybe, of some sort, but I'm not quite sure exactly how I want to achieve that. I made a snowflake. Oh, wow. Okay, No Doubt would be cool. Also, No Doubt, I think, also did covers. They did that one that's like, the like, It's My Life, like, whatever that one is. I think that was originally, like, by someone else, so that would be fun if they did a cover of a cover. I'd kind of appreciate that. But I also don't know if I remember a single, like, other No Doubt song. I wonder if people now only know Gwen Stefani from The Voice. I wonder if people have forgotten that she's like from No Doubt. Though Gwen Stefani also is probably also largely known from that Sweet Escape song that she did with Akon. Maybe that's her like lasting legacy at this point. I still hear that sometimes when I'm out in public, which is very interesting. Um, Maybe we shouldn't do Wave with this one, because we've done Wave so much with like every other piece recently, so maybe it's time that I... But we started out with a Wave, so it seems fitting, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we can do here. Because the wiggles and the squiggles are fun. Just gonna skip this. Oh, we're gonna listen to Skeletons also. So, who did she marry? Blake something? Oh, Blake Shelton, who's also from The Voice or whatever, right? My brain immediately went to Blake Lewis, who's like an American Idol contestant in like season 6, I think, who came in second to Jordan Sparks. That's how my brain works. Yeah. I guess this stream is just me testing my pop culture knowledge at this point. I don't think I know anything. I went to like one event that happened like in the area that was like a Taylor Swift night or whatnot, and they were like doing trivia. It was Taylor Swift and Olivia Rodrigo night, and they did like trivia about Olivia Rodrigo, and no one in the audience knew anything about her, and I was among that audience that knew nothing about her, but I felt like she's like one of the new like pop girlies, right? Or was she a Disney Channel girl? I don't know. I don't know if anyone knows. I don't really know what further to do to this piece. This effect's kind of cool though. The like window in window, frame within frame, whatever. Like kind of dealy. I don't like it at the bottom here though. How much further should I erase? I guess that's good. I don't know, these kind of like lumpy bits here at the structure down at the bottom are a little weird. A little strange. specified. Maybe that's cool. That's interesting, right? I just want this to feel integrated. I guess that's good. So, it's all good. Maybe I should listen to Olivia Rodrigo too at this point. It feels like, I don't know. I'm at risk of being left behind in the cultural zeitgeist. I only know K-pop groups at this point, but only the girls. I don't even know BTS that well, so it's like truly, what do I know? Is this better or worse? I think it's, I don't know. I don't know if it's better. I think I'm gonna make the executive decision that it's not better. Perhaps it's worse. I don't know, is this piece done? I think this one might be good. Wiggling it through the colors does not, none of the other colors are very good. I didn't realize how much gray is still in this. I think this one's good. I think it's cool. Maybe we'll bring the wave back. Where'd that go? Come on, wave, do something cool. That's cool. I like that. I feel like that's an entirely different piece, though. But that is cool. Let's see here. It is cool, though. I think this one passes the coolness. I think I like this, though. I think we'll stick with this. I think this one's good. I think it's fine. I think it's okay. I think it's acceptable. I think it's perhaps adequate. It's good. It's good. What do we name this, though? Oh, so I forgot to shut my window again. There's people always out here wilding out with their motorcycles. Let's see here. It's kind of watery and kind of like water structure. It's like a... My brain immediately is like drainage, and I'm like, hate that. I don't think that's a good title. Let's see here. That's good. You can't hear the people like revving it up in the street, so it haunts me at night. I'm like trying to go to sleep, and then it's like 4 in the morning. I jolt awake as someone's like, "I'm gonna drive my loud truck right down the street, blasting music." It's like, wow. Let's see here. Were any of those words usable as titles? Can name it truck. Can title it revving. Let's see, loud. Oh, this could be quiet. Yeah, that's cool. We got it. Yeah. Nice. Okay. We did it. We did it. We title. We got a title. Should I save this version? Maybe? Okay. I think we're gonna do something like controversial. We're gonna take this. I'm gonna delete all of this. And this will be the start of the next piece. Ooh! New techniques. Wow. Let's see. I think I did that before in a stream, but maybe not. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Do that. I think we do need to add some sort of like background color of some sort, so maybe we'll bust out yield gradient tool. There's a red in it, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. Maybe the gradient tool was a mistake. I think this is adequate. Gives us a starting point. Like, which of these is cool? Well, I mean, that's just how it was originally. How it was originally was cool, though. This is cool. One of these two. I guess let's go with the red version, because what we just did was blue version Pokemon. Like, scheme. The last was Blastoise. I'm feeling Charizard this time. Let's see here. I think every time I've ever played the OG Pokemon, I think I've always picked Blastoise, like Squirtle, as my starter. I think, yeah. And then, like, what was it, like, when I played, like, Pokemon, like, Silver, like, or Gold, the next generation, I remember the first time actually, I think every time I always picked Chikorita, which I know that's, like, controversial. People are like, Chikorita's the worst starter. It's like, yeah, but he's cute, and that's all that matters. You just gotta pick the cute Pokemon. Yeah. I still think my favorite, like... Oh, yeah, poor Venusaur. The Venusaur is good against Demolishing Brock right off the get-go, and Misty. So, you know, got some things going for him, which is good. It just turns into Pokemon, like, just chatting stream. I like this really strong eyeball element here. Because everything always comes back to eyes, so... And then, yes, a Cyndaquil and Totodile. I guess first... So I'll either pick Chikorita or I'll pick Totodile, I think. Because Feraligator's kind of cool. Even though it is just like... It's an alligator. It's like, what's your Pokemon design you're submitting to the studio? It's an alligator. Just a normal alligator. It's like, oh, okay. Why is it every time I scale something up in this, my computer instantly starts to make screeching noises out of fear? Every time. Cyndaquil's cool, too. Yeah. My thoughts on Cyndaquil again. He's cool. Let's see here. Let's see what we got. I think I kind of want to do something like this time. I'm not quite sure where this one is going, but when do I ever know where these pieces are going? As long as they don't end up going in the trash, that's all that matters. That's kind of cool. A little hard to look at color-wise, but I think we're getting something interesting turning out of this one, which is comforting, so... Mudkip is 3rd gen, right? That one's like, Ruby and Sapphire, right? I think. I want to say. Who else was with Mudkip? There was Trico. I'm sure the fire type was red. Was that the monkey? Is that the one with the monkey? Let's see. And it evolves into Infernipede. Oh wait, yeah, that is the one with that's the one with Torchic. Right? That's its name. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm doing like the SATs. Gonna show up and they're like, what is the fire type starter from the 3rd gen of Pokemon? It's like, I can't answer it. Oh no, you're not gonna make it into your dream school. No. Let's see here. I guess I said earlier we can't do blue again because we just did blue. Maybe we'll do like a rusty orange. You know. Cause that's like how oranges are. They're just always covered in rust, and I'm always like, why do people like eat that? Or maybe that's just my supermarket experience. Maybe I should stop shopping there. Let's see. I want to add more like variance and texture back into the color scheme. That's cool. Well, now it's no longer orange. Now this is purple. See, I can name colors. I can name that. I can't name all the Pokemon stars, but I know purple. That's good. Though I guess Pokemon, like, the, like, titles are colors, so... I guess it's all connected, isn't it? Where's Pokemon Blurple? Where's that? Do they take requests for colors? Where's, like, Pokemon Pale Flash Crayola? Like, where's that one? Where's Pokemon and then they start using hexadecimals? Use that. Where's the RGB values? I want to know. What exact shade of yellow are we talking about here? What is the shade of scarlet? We need to know. Does this look better? I think it does. I feel like the eyes have too much texture now. And it makes them look uninviting and perhaps threatening. Which honestly is just eyes in general and is why I never make eye contact with anyone ever. Eye contact's hard. It's difficult. Is this cool? Oh, that's a little trippy. Oh. That's cool. Well, now the purple's just back to being rust orange. But I think I like that. And I think I like the black and white elements, but I don't know. I don't know at all. This is what happens when I make it like an asymmetrical piece. My brain just doesn't know how to process like it. And it just like starts like being like, it's all wrong. It's all messed up. So what if we make it symmetrical? Or what if we just had this? I don't like it. Maybe I like it. I don't know. I wonder if this is how every artist is. Gonna start making up colors. It do look like giant eyeball. Which I think is like the thing we're like leaning into. I think we're going eyeball mode with this one. I just don't know the like proper way to execute it so it looks cool. This is kind of interesting though. We gotta do something about this though. I do like how it's like a snake made out of eyes. It's like one of those like what's the like weird little worms? The little red like fuzzy like worms on a string or whatever. It's like one of those, but it's like Eldritch Abomination form. It's that. I think that's the vibe we're going for here. I'm not sure. Going for evil worm on a string. I don't know, does it look cool with this hard edge here? Because, like, part of me is, like, kind of digging it. And then part of me is also, like, it looks like a Photoshop error. So, we're on string Biblical Angel Edition. Love that. I guess I do like the hard edge. I don't know. I don't know anything. Why is art hard? Because it really shouldn't be. They should let me teach like a 6th grade art class. I think that was the grade that I first took art class in. I would love to just sit there and be like, pursuing art will be the most difficult and challenging thing of all time. Just like really like lay it on thick so every time a kid like lifts up a paintbrush and goes to like put the first dot, I'm just like looming overhead being like, you're making a decision for the rest of your life with a single paint stroke. That's what it feels like, even though it's also like fun. It's just sometimes it feels like, wow, what am I really doing here? Or maybe we should go back to donut form. I don't know. Is eyeball donut cool? When they make the next Evangelion reboot, they're probably gonna add this in, right? This is kind of cool. We could either donut, we could worm, or we could zigzag. But then it feels like something's missing in the center, even though that's the point. And it's still got those straight lines, but I do like this, and it kind of reminds me a little bit of like my shirt design a little, but more like edgy. As soon as the song started, I just felt like a camera like start like zoom, like like the drone flies back from behind me. It goes into like a title card. The drama. Donut or worm? Donut or worm? Or zigzag? There's too many choices presented in this path that we walk upon together here. Do we go left in the woods? Do we go right? Or do we, like, use a machete and, like, hack our way through the brush in the middle? Like, that's what we got. Do we brave the thorns? Or do we take the easy path of donut? I think I like this. We're gonna go worm mode, but I think I want to like make it like drippy here somehow. I want to do something with this line. I don't know what. But it bothers me, and I can't control that. But through the power of Photoshop, we can control our emotions. Just gotta believe. Let's see. Blast, stagger. Stagger from the right. Yeah. I like this. I like this effect as it obliterates everything. Have to revel in the destruction. Oh, that's terrifying. I like that effect, but I kind of want to, like, clean it up a little. Because, like, this stuff doesn't need to be all messy. I don't think. This eye should be clean. The other one could be messy. I don't know if, like, that one looks good clean. That one can be... I don't know. Should this one be all messed up? Perhaps it's a little messed up. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah. Mess up that eye. Let's see here. So I think that's pretty cool. I kind of like this texture on the bottom. I kind of like these jaggedy parts. I kind of want to clean up some of this part, maybe. We gotta have clean bits and then messy bits. It's all about that contrast, I think. Yeah. Is this one done? I don't know. Let's cycle through some colors, but I think I like these colors. Green's kind of funky, though. I like this red purple. Purple? Pred, if you will? I don't know. I don't know what's like the Mayo Chup or like the ship name of red and purple. I feel like to figure that out, I'd have to like go into like AO3 and read like Among Us fanfics. Like to find out. We're shipping red and purple. But yeah. So maybe okay, so we either orange purple or we red purple. We're purple? Okay. Yeah. I'm feeling that. They're both pretty legit though. We'll go with the purple. Okay. What do we name this though? So we're thinking Eldritch Worm on a string. I kind of want to name it Contact, because, like, so if it's like an Eldritch Abomination, right? This is like the logic behind the name. This is what the name, like, means for the piece, right? If you come in contact with the Eldritch Abomination, you, like, go, like, mad, right? But also it has eyes in it, and you put contacts in your eyes. Mind blown. Wow. Incredible. I'm so proud. Okay, contact. Done. We could also save the, like, yellow-purple version as, like, a backup in case later on I think back upon my life choices and I'm like, should have been the other color. But I think the purple's pretty good. I also never use orange in anything ever, so maybe that'll be the next piece also. Let's try orange again. We just need to get that like citrus in our diet. New piece. Let's go. Also, why do I position my water so far away from me? I'm like, I would love to get a little sippy of some water, but it's like I would have to stretch, and that's just like not acceptable. Why have I inflicted that upon myself, you know? We make choices, and then those choices carry with them a wealth of regrets. I think that's life. I guess there is no Pokemon Orange, is there? Yeah! We're on the same wavelength. We're like, where is it? Where's Pokemon Orange? I did love that in the new Pokemon. There's that like Smoliv, I think its name is. I love that thing. That one's good. It's probably the best Pokemon that I've ever seen in my life in like the past like, I don't know. Did the previous generation have anything like cool? I played Sword and Shield. Though I guess they also released that other one in the interim, the Arceus edition one or whatnot. But in Sword and Shield, I don't think there was anything that I was like, I would die for this Pokemon. Like, I don't think there was anything that was like that level. They had that thing. You know, that one Pokemon. I just want them to keep releasing more like Chansey types, basically. Like, not more evolutions for Chansey. I don't need Chansey to be a whole-on Eevee situation, though that would be fantastic. But I just like more like pink, round, cute things. That's all I want. Oh yeah, the Gigantamax forms. They were all terrifying, though. That concept's so scary. It's like, why are they so big? Like, the scariest one is like just like imagining like Pidgey or something being that big. I'd be like, I can't live in these conditions. I can't do this with my life. It's like things just shouldn't be that large. Like, ever. In general. The only thing that's allowed to be that large is like Wailord. It's the only one. And that's only because it's funny. It's funny when Wailord does it. Also, Chansey could be big. And Clefairy. Giant Clefairy is also good. Imagine you walk outside and you're just going to the supermarket to pick up some like Miltank milk or whatever. And it's just like a giant like Pokemon is like destroying the city. Like, wow. I think I would want to move. I don't know, out of all of like the generations of Pokemon, like what's like the best like continent to like live on? Cause it's definitely not the Sapphire one, cause like everything's just going to hell. But I don't know if it would be like Kanto region. Probably Alola. That would probably be the best one to like get like a vacation home in, I feel. Let's see here. These are important questions to be asking. When I look for my next vacation spot, which Pokemon region will I choose? What does Zigzag do again? Maybe we'll do some pond ripple action. Let's get some mild ripplage. And we'll do that, and then we'll just kind of make something up here. see here. Are any of these cool? We once again return to the cool test to determine what makes it and what does not. And honestly, I don't know if I think any of these pass the cool test. I don't know. Maybe it needs to be like half opacity or something. Maybe that'll somehow like up the cool factor. Or maybe it's just beyond hope. Maybe I just use this to add texture to the image beneath. Maybe I'll just do that. Why not? Also, we might have to like close Photopea after this one and reopen it because it's starting to get scared. It's like my computer's starting to be like, please send help. That would be great, actually, in the next generation. If, like, instead of it being, like, a weird, like, gang of people, it was just, like, literally a gang of Pokemon. Like, not even, like, the Squirtle gang. It's just, like, a bunch of Pokemon that are just, like, over it. I think that would be fun. I think that would bring in, like, moral quandaries I'm not sure if Pokemon's ready to deal with. But then again, they have to deal with the morality of people every other week being like, yeah, our gang wants to blow up the world. So... It probably was the Eldritch Worm art. That's probably what was the nail in the coffin for my computer here. Kaleidoscope was cool. Did I already try polar coordinates? I felt like I did, right? Yeah, and it's like not good. Okay. Well, we'll stick with it. It's okay if we make something that's not good. That's part of the artistic process. Is making questionable and sometimes downright terrifying art. So, and we have to remember it's important. Art that you make with your own hands is always important, and especially art that makes it and terrifies you and you don't understand how you were even capable of bringing it into this world is also very important. So if this piece lies at the intersection of those two qualities, then we're really doing something here. That's how we know we've made it. But I do always have to remind myself that. It's like, even if I make something that's like, that I'm like not like super like happy with or whatnot, I just always have to like pat myself on the back and be like, oh, it doesn't matter because you created a thing, and that's like cool. So, and then if the thing in question terrifies people, then that's even like better. You know? It's just a good perspective to have. Like, this is like dissolving like a person. This is like that middle Animorph step. I was like, someone's turning into a jellyfish, and I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Maybe this one needs the wave. We can have a little wave. Have a little wave as a treat. Let's see here. Okay, now we're on to something. Truly, through the power of wave, anything is possible. Let's see here. Kind of like where this is. This kind of looks like an animal face a little bit. So maybe this is an Animorphs piece and I just didn't realize. So maybe we're making Animorphs. I hope the like author of Animorphs is like doing okay. They're like icon of the universe. It changed everything for everyone forever. But like in a cool, positive way. Let's see here. We could clean up parts of this. Maybe. Or maybe we don't wanna. I don't know. Yeah, I don't care for this middle detail. Which is rare, because usually anything that's in the center of a piece, I'm like, wow, it has to stay, it's perfect. Um, but not this time. Okay, it's cleaning up a little. Maybe we'll oil paint this one as well. And hope that helps. Hope that saves us. Come on, computer. It's just some oil painting. You can do that. You can do it. You just gotta make it through this one last in-person paint workshop. Okay. We did it. Okay. And I think the oil painting did like a little bit of something, which is like good, I guess. Guess it's that's like important or whatever. How many times will I polar coordinate in one piece? Let's find out. And with each new time I do it, I think it's getting worse. Maybe it's time I stop. Maybe I retire polar coordinates for the remainder of this piece. But not kaleidoscope. Kaleidoscope is what will save us. Do I keep this middle part? Even though it also looks like an eyeball. I think it looks better without the eyeball, because that's more abstract. Ooh. So, the abstraction I think is important. In making abstract art, perhaps it's good to have a little bit of abstract. Have an abstract part of the abstract art. Let's see here. Now polar coordinates is giving us something cool. It's like a wiggly angel. And it's like sending a tsunami down upon this Edward Scissorhands looking character at the bottom. I think that's what this is. So that's good. And if we mix it back in, it becomes busy and terrifying to look at. But like in a fun way. So that's good. This is kind of cool. I like the mix of colors up at the top or whatnot. And then I kind of like this bottom part. I think I need to do this and then flip it upside down, and then somehow that might magically be like... That might like be all we need to do. So let's give it a shot. Yeah! See, now we got like a weird halo. We got a weird like face. We got whatever this center thing is, which I don't know. I don't know what that is. Maybe it was better, that part was better pointed down though. I feel that that's better. For some reason. And then it's like dripping water, and the water's like, it's like water. You know. Let's see here. How can we make this better, though? The answer might be that we can't. It might be an impossibility at this point. Also, before my computer explodes, I think I'm gonna delete some, like, layers here. So we're gonna do that. Maybe I should save it before my computer explodes. I think saving's important. What do we name this? Let's see. Let's freestyle some names here. So we have water deity, and it's like, it's raining. It's raining perhaps men. We don't know. It's raining other non-binary peoples, perhaps. That would be cool. Let's see. Why are names hard? How do people do this when they're at the hospital and they have a kid and they just like point at it and be like, that one's Chelsea? Like, how do they do that? Let's see. Is that what I named this? Do I name this one Chelsea? Okay, what if we use the name Chelsea, but we just remove the C, or we like anagram it a little bit? Let's see. So it'd be like Halsey, Halcya. We got a H to the end of it. Like, that would be cool. So I think they should make you have to name kids on the spot. I think you should not be allowed to prepare naming them. I think it should be on the spot. Like, hey, what's this kid's name? Okay, so I just anagrammed the name Chelsea. So now we have Elshea, and that's the name of that. That's the name of this deity. And we did it. So easy. Wow. So now we can continue messing with it, trying to fix it. Let's see if we bring Elshea in a little bit. Maybe like here. And then now that it's like enlarged, we can try and like remove some elements from this layer and like make something cool. Yeah, that would probably be what would happen. Everyone would like have a kid and be like, what's the first thing I think of Naruto? Like, I was at the library today. I saw a whole bunch of like Naruto manga, which was great. And I also saw like the Riverdale like novels, and I still like really, I should have like sat down and like read those just out of interest, just out of a need to know. Did the novels come before the TV show? I know the comics like predated all of it, but like, I wonder what that timeline is, or if the novelizations are based off of the TV show then, or like what? Is anyone like an expert on Riverdale? Let's see here. I think my erasing is like, I don't know if I'm making it worse. But I think I am. I think I've gone awry. I think I've gone unhinged and uncontrolled for far too long. And that is being seen in this piece. I think I'm also just using the wrong erase tool. I'm using like the chunky one where it like leaves really obvious lines and stuff, which is a bit of a problem. Because like you can tell that I hit the erase tool there. But at the same time, I think it's looking pretty cool. I think I did something here. I think it's turning out. So darker color, lighter color. I think lighter color is better. Yeah, because darker color has these like chunky little outlines like up here, and I'm not a big fan of that. But I think this one's done. I think we did it. We can look at the colors, but I do like these colors like a lot. So, right, because it's blue. Though this like this green purple gurple if you will, it's kind of like turning it out. Also, this yellow's kind of cool too, honestly. Maybe this is the orange piece. But now it's like raining down fire. The two elements. Potassium and hydrogen. They're the only two that survived. I think the fire actually works better with like the shapes, because then this kind of looks like rising fire, and then this is like, this is the smoke, and this is like the like thing left on the stove, and this also looks like an eyeball, and then this looks like a little flame. Yeah. So I think we'll go with this. But maybe we'll save both versions just because we have that power. and no one can stop us. Okay, so that's Elshea. And this is Elshea Blue version, where it has exclusive Pokemon. That you can't get in the red version, so you gotta buy both. So let's see. Yeah, I think this one's done. I think we did it. Okay, I think I'm gonna close Photopea, that way it can like clear out the like memory or whatnot, so it can forget, so my computer can forget. And just like the computer, I too shall forget. I gotta close this and then yank it over. So I think that looks good, right? Yeah, okay, cool. Now we gotta reset all this stuff. 400. 8. 8. And fifth area. Let's get an exciting song. Let's get some hype. Yeah, the thing with Photopea is, since it's like a browser-based thing, I think that it doesn't like fully like clear out like its memory in between like uses. Also, my computer's still screeching, so maybe my theory is wrong, and maybe my computer will just explode. We'll worry about that when it happens. But if that ever does happen, that's gonna be the saddest day of my life. Because I don't know if I can stream on my iPad. I do not have the money for another computer at the moment. So we'll just not think about it. I think that's the strategy. Also, does the filter gallery work on this? Because we haven't used it, like, at all yet. I think we haven't, just because I'm scared. Okay. I mean, it worked. It did the thing. So that's good. Let's try plastic wrap. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We got that strong front light. Let's do it. Okay. Ew. We got the goopy drippy already going on. Perhaps it's something I shall never say again in my life. Let's see here. That could also be my autobiography. The worst title for autobiography ever. Are any of these cool? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. We're just winging it. It's fine. Maybe I will play Pokemon after this. I think I did Pokemon randomizers on stream like forever ago. Can always bust one of those out again at some point. But we still have to beat Kingdom Hearts. Which I think I'll stream, I think Monday or Tuesday. Now that I think I feel confident in the internet again. And by confident, I mean like, it's doing okay, I think. I hope. I'll definitely, I'll stream. I promise I'll stream it. We have to find the door to the darkness or light or Kyrie. We got it. Riku's there. We really just need to find the right supermarket to sell that Paopu fruit. I think that's what our objective should be. I've got a simple and clean stuck in my head again. I can already feel like the wheels starting to turn. Ew. This is like a messed up flower trying to trying to open. I like that. That's cool. Oh, and I flip upside down. Like, that's a jellyfish. That's a jellyfish. Get it out of here. It's the Metroid. I thought Samus took care of it. Oh no. I feel bad for anyone who watches these streams and is like very like pro jellyfish. Like they're like on team jelly. That's like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I can't join you. I can't live that lifestyle. I'm just too scared. I think I really liked. I think I've liked all the Metroid games I've played, but I've only played like 4 of them, maybe. I have Metroid Prime 1 and 2, which I have those for the GameCube. I could stream those at some point. That could be fun. Though I don't think I ever beat either of them because I got lost. So we'll think about that. But we got those, and then I really like the Game Boy Advance ones. I like Zero Mission and the other one that is Metroid Fusion, I think it's called. And I always get those two mixed up because I think that in my mind they're the same game. But I'm sure they're very different. But I did enjoy them. I just like the sense of like waddling around and like progression and like growing stronger as you collect things. I love collectibles. And these don't mix very well at all, do they? I mean, that's kind of cool. In like a weird way. I'm trying to think of if I were to play like a Metroid game on stream. Like, I think the Game Boy Advance ones would probably be the easiest ones. I think they're also shorter, perhaps. But I think Metroid Prime would be more funny, because I would lose. I guess I also have like a little bit of like fear of being like lost in a game on stream, perhaps. Like, I don't know, maybe when I stream games I have this mentality that it's like I have to do like okay at them at least, but also none of it matters. Like the whole point is to just have fun. Maybe I have like too much of residual, like I gotta be good at games. Or at least when people are watching. But at the same time, I guess I don't really care that much. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I guess it's... So it's like a little bit of like, I want to be good at games, but I think it's also a little bit of like, I don't want to be boring on stream if I get lost. I think that's part of it, maybe? I don't know. I think those are my best guesses at self-reflection while also trying to do art at the same time. Not saying that the two processes can't happen simultaneously. It's just my brain... Luckily, like, doing Photoshop, Photopea stuff really uses 0% of my brain. Which is comforting. But I think I just, like, undid everything that I just did in Photopea. So that's kind of fun. Yeah, like, I'm literally backtracking here, apparently. Let's see here. What if, hear me out here. what if I do this? You follow me? You follow? Are you following? Like, comment, and subscribe. If you're following. Let's see here. Let's see. Yeah, I got nothing. I have no idea what I'm doing with this piece. I genuinely do not know what's happening. And it sounds like my PC does not like what is happening. So it is getting very angry and scared. But it just needs to learn to deal with it. I think this piece has too many colors. I don't think that can be permitted. Also, when I was at the library today, I also saw, what was it, like that, this kaleidoscope's kind of actually cool too, actually, legit. But I saw the, what is it, like Allegiant, like, books or whatever they're called. Saw those there. I wish I could just read, like, young adult books on stream. That'd be fun, have, like, book reading time. Honestly, I've been thinking, and I don't know if this would ever happen. I don't know if I would ever get to it, but I kind of want to do it. But I've been kind of wanting to do a stream where I just write a novel live on stream. I've been wanting to push myself to write a book because I don't know how. Because I've never written, like, fiction that much. And it's very easy for me to do stuff if I'm making myself stream it. So I thought that would be kind of funny. And also, like, there would be no pressure because I think, like, whatever I'm writing does not need to be good. Which is, like, fine because it's, like, a first draft and, like, who cares anyways. But I think it would be kind of fun. So, and also maybe stressful, but, like, why not? But I wonder if it should be, like, a legit, like, original, like, novel. Or if, like, I should start by just doing, like, a fanfic. But I think that if I were to just commit to it, I'd probably do an original novel on stream. But then I have to, like, have ideas. But maybe I should just wing it. Because for one of my friend's birthday, like, she really likes, like, fantasy, like, stuff. So I just sat down and, like, winged writing her, like, a fantasy short story. I wrote, like, 24 pages in a day, and I was pretty like, wow, that's crazy. But I was like, that was kind of fun. So maybe I should just, like, do that again. Also, I had literally no plan, so I was, like, trying to invent, like, plot concepts on the fly, and it was pretty funny. It was like, and this is how the magic system works, and this is how this world is, and yada yada. So maybe I'd do that. I'll keep thinking about it. Also, fantasy is hard because you do have to do so much world building stuff, which is just a lot of pressure. Because you gotta make the world kind of like, I don't know, it has to make sense because it has to be like immersive enough. And it also has to be like interesting. You know, I don't know which of these colors I like. I like being able to see like the star shape in the center, but you can only do that with like these two. I also don't want to do like the typical like, oh, there's elves. There's an elf and a dwarf and they walk into a tavern. I don't want to do that kind of stuff, so I have to like figure it out or whatever. I would just like to write like a book or a series that features absolutely no human characters whatsoever. I think that's kind of the dream, or like the goal. Okay, I think I've made something kind of cool. I think we need to like fix it. And also there's a lot of transparency under it, and I don't know why. I think I messed up at some point, but that's okay. But let's figure out... Wait, where'd it go? Oh, that's from a piece that's underneath it. Oh no. I've messed up. Let's find a funky song. I need funky music. I think that's like my biggest like pet peeve about like fantasy and sci-fi is just like you're gonna give me this whole like alternate reality world or whatnot, and then you're gonna make me follow like the most blandest like white guy like protagonist human like ever. Oh, you see a little evil clown? Aw. That's good. I think I want to like I don't remember what I was saying. It's fine. None of it matters. Just stop making me have to listen to human characters. I just want dragons. What are the dragons doing? I want to know. You're gonna give me this fantasy world and you're not gonna give me dragons. What parts of this are cool? Like this part? This part's cool. I want these lines to connect, and the fact that they don't connect really bothers me, like on like a really deep emotional personal level. Connect! Okay, well this spot can stay open, that's fine. That's like a fun little shape. Let's see here. And then we rotate it around and we lighter color and it's really symmetrical. Wow, that looks super messy and awful. Mistakes were made. Also, why am I going off the canvas? What happened? I guess I need to crop this. What did I do? What have I created? Is it gonna crop? Is it cropping? Oh no. Okay. Well, we're just gonna like delete. We're just gonna delete all of this. And hope that calms it down a bit. Every time I see page unresponsive, I'm like, ugh. Like, here we go. Okay. So we do that, lighter color. Do I want this to be symmetrical though? I don't know. Kinda. And that's it. We've done it. We've created the piece. It's like a weird, like, thing. Like, what am I picturing in my head with this? I don't know. It's kind of like the form the Ultima takes in, like, Final Fantasy, like, 12 or whatever. Is what it reminds me of. Also, is anyone's favorite Final Fantasy 12? I want to know. Because I'm sure it is, but I just, like, I've never heard anyone, like, express that. But I think that's also because I had a thoroughly unpleasant time playing 12. So I'm probably personally biased, but maybe I should stream it. Maybe we should play Final Fantasy 12 on stream. Just to remember. Just to reminisce. Just to check on how Elshea Benargan Del Dalmasca is doing. My favorite Final Fantasy character name. What am I making? What is this? I'm so confused. I'm so concerned. Oh, now it's like a stained glass-like thing. Yeah. I mean, that's more abstract. That's more frightening. Now it's kind of like looking at like a fantasy casino. Yeah, 10 or 7. I think so. My favorites, my faves are still 10 too, just because it's fun, and 13 too, because it's fun. I think those are still my number ones, just because they're definitely like the stupidest, but they're the most fun for me to play. It's like, I really enjoyed the 7 remake too. I also really like 3 and 5. They're pretty fun. What am I making, though? What is this? I think it's cooler like this. It's more simple and easy to look at. Maybe. But I do kind of like this 3-pronged, like 3-leaf clover kind of dealio. Like maybe if I had that here instead, and then I kind of delete this bottom part because it's unnecessary. I do like that. And then we just delete these lines. Well, we could keep the lines, I guess. I don't know. I fear I've deleted too much. Okay. Thoughts or feelings? So we have this that has like the 3-headed clover beast thing. And then we have the more simplified version. No, I think I like this better. But I think I want to make it symmetrical and also crop it. Yeah. I also feel bad because on stream a lot of the time I'm like, okay, we gotta make a choice between this one or this one. And then before I even like wait for an answer, I'm like, I'll pick this one. It's like propose a question, immediately answer it myself. Like, let's see here. Darker color, lighter color. Guess lighter color. Okay. But I'm not sure why there's funky stuff going on the edge out here, so let's just kind of eliminate that. Yeah, they are very that. They're very like in your face, like kind of colors. I think maybe the next step will be doing the color wiggler, the color slider, and seeing if we like another variant or like variation a little bit better. I like that a lot. Okay, so 30. It's like, what is it? Like one of those like heat vision things? Where you're like watching the temperature change. Oh, I messed this up. Oh. Oh no. Let's go back. Where is it? This? I guess I have to be smaller with this brush. I made the star shape a little messy. So we have to fix that. Anyways, let's redo everything we just did. We did this, we did lighter color, we fused it. We did that. Okay, we're gonna bring this up. And then we scaled it up to eliminate the sides. Okay. Did that. Okay. Crop tool. Destroy the excess. And now we're caught back up. Okay. I'm glad that I can remember the steps that I did. Because I genuinely do not ever expect that I will. Also, it looks like it does not want to crop. Perhaps there's too many layers again. Don't die, computer. We can make it through this. We can get through it together. Okay, so we got through it. Let's delete some more layers out of fear and concern. Let's delete all these that we didn't end up using. Okay. And it was -30 that I think I liked for the color wiggler. You know what? On second look, I don't like it. -30's not good. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh no. Volume warning in case I sneeze. Maybe I'm okay. Your blessing has healed me. I'm okay. Do we like it more this way or do we like it more upside down? We like it more upside down. Okay. Let's see here. We could oil paint. Honestly, I should save this piece because like the computer's getting scared. And I'm getting scared. And it's like playing a horror game. Which I also really want to play one of those on stream, but I don't know which one to play. I think the only horror franchise I like partake in was like the Resident Evils, so it's like once you acknowledge it, once you're like observant of the sneeze, it's like a spy. It's like it's like a thief in the shadows, and it's like I won't get him this time. But I still feel it, like, on the back of my palette, so... We're gonna name this palette. The perfect word. Let's see... What? Oh yeah, I was gonna oil paint it and see what happens. And let's see if this blue screens my computer. Not that song. Yeah, we can listen to wherever this is with the bleep bloops. So... I don't like the oil paint, actually. Controversial opinion. Is this one done? Did we do it? Have we not gone through enough with this piece? Ooh, but we could kaleidoscope it more. Honestly, I could be lazy and just call this the piece. Very tempting. Very tempting. It's very tempting. Ooh. It's kind of funky. It's like a space, like, jester. It's like your typical, like, Kafka-esque evil clown villain in space. I feel like this music really gives the vibes for that, too. This music's a little scary. Let's, let's find something. Let's find something that brings us comfort in this time, such as Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Okay. Anyways, so let's see. We could either do this or we could do that. I think it was fine as it was. I think it's done. I think this one's finished. I think we've done enough. I've seen enough of this one. I want to look at other pieces. I'm sorry. But I think this one's cool, so that's good. Let's see. And to the trash can with it. Okay, start a new one. Let's see. We still haven't made a black and white piece this time. So let's start by making something that's not that. Make some scribbles. Forgot that it resets the selection tool every time. Let's pick a different color. Let's go with this. That lovely color. Let's go with that. Wherever that is. Let's see here. Let's do another gradient. Actually, we paint bucket. Okay. Okay. Things are happening. Honestly, this song kind of slaps. If I heard this at the club, if I heard this in the local supermarket, I would lose my mind over it. And start hitting people in nearby aisles with fruit that I found, but like to the beat. You're like, the music compels me, I'm sorry. Let's see here. We now have like a bat wing going on. Love that. Let's see. Now we want to find edges. Because I'm sure they're in there somewhere. We just haven't found them. Just gotta find it. Okay. We found it. We found the edges. They haven't gone missing. Thank God. Okay. We got whatever this is. I kind of want to twirl this one. I haven't twirled in a hot minute. I just remembered all last stream I just kept talking about rhythmic gymnastics. Or was that the stream before? Every time I think of twirling, I think of rhythmic gymnastics. Is this better? And the answer is no. Is this an improvement? Is this the forward direction that we see this company taking? I don't think so. I like that. It's like scary. It's a little spooky, scary. Let's see here. This is the forward momentum that we need for this business. This conglomerate. Oh, you want me to go back to the yuck color? You want me to go back to baby vomit yellow? We could bring it back. We can add it back in. It's everyone's favorite color. Now! Leave stream. Unfollow. Feel like I'm over here wielding like Photoshop as like a weapon. I'm like, I'll do it, I swear. Let's see. Let's see if any of these versions really like gets my goose or whatever the saying is. Which I don't think I own a goose, so I'm like, how does that even work? How relatable is that saying? I guess it's just like, I guess not everything has to be for everyone. I guess some sayings are just specifically only for goose owners. And I just have to accept that I am not the intended audience for that saying. Held hostage by the art program. Honestly, that describes a lot of this very adequately. Like, you think it's me doing the art, but really it's just like Photoshop forcing my hand a lot of the time. Like, I wanted to go in a certain direction, Photoshop just, or like Photopea just like refuses. It's like, you're not getting that. That's not the art that you're getting today. What you're getting is this piece. And I just have to say yes, Photopea. Thank you. Thank you for allowing me to live this life. I don't know if the wind helped. Or if everything's gone awry now suddenly. Because now there's just a lot of noise. But I think it's cool. Like, I like this top part. I like what it, like, does, where it's like... the creeping chaos consumes the art piece. I like that. We need like a little bit less chaos at some parts. We can't have chaos in every aspect of life. We need some parts to be like a little bit intact. Maybe. You know, maybe just a little. Sometimes it's okay to take a break from the chaos. Even though I think in the stream title for today I said I was making chaotic art. So, you know, who am I? Who am I to decline the chaos? You know? What am I making? What is this piece? I don't know. I don't understand. It's weird that I like these lines down here, but I hate all of the internal stuff that the... Ooh, I like that. Now it's like a little, like, dude piloting, like, a fidget spinner. Like that. Let's see here. So if we take this guy... And we take... I want the creeping chaos back. I don't think this is the right blending mode, per se. This is yet another song that if I heard this at the supermarket, I'd go wild. I'd be sitting there in this section that's like where the cheese wheels are at, and I'd just be like throwing hands. Oh no, redo. Oh no. Oh no. Step forward? Is that it? Yeah, I think that's good. Or maybe it's bad. We'll never know. That's okay. I think what I want to do to this piece is to have it be good. I think that's where I'm at in my thinking. You got that glow. That's nice. Maybe just a slight amount of glow. Okay, the song's too exciting. We can't do it. I would never threaten my artwork. Looks at it threatening. Let's see here. These songs are too hype. Where's something that's just woeful and sad? Is it? Is this woeful? No. I need to make like a funeral dirge like playlist for these streams. Is it waffle? I need to work on my actor's diction. My pronunciation. Unique New York. Honestly, when I do like theater and stuff, like warm-ups, like I don't get it like half the time or whatnot. Like I'll do what I need to do or whatnot. But vocal warm-ups are always just the funniest thing in the world to me. Especially when it's like you and like a whole cast of like really like into it actors or whatnot, and they're just all backstage like over pronouncing random words. They're just back there like Fred. Fred. It's like, okay. What is that? Man, I'm no longer even doing art at this point. I'm just like DJing, aren't I? Okay, I give up. Well, if I just said that and I just ended the stream, I'm just like, I give up. That's just it. But we can't quit now. We're on the verge of something. We're on the edge of glory, as Lady Gaga once sang. I don't know if I liked it. Like, I kinda do, but it's also like not. It's not clicking. It's not doing things. Let's see here. What song? Edge of Glory? Yeah. I can't sing it or else I'll get like copyright struck, of course, but it's the one where she's on the edge. And it's like an edge called Glory. How do I fix this piece? It's all gone so wrong. I just wanted to make art, and I just can't work under these conditions. I like these like window lines. They're cool. So I wish I could integrate that with this in a way that would be sensible and fun for the whole family. But I don't think that I can. Maybe if I just erase. Maybe if I just delete everything. Only through the act of destruction can we refine our art into its ultimate form. I don't know. I don't know if this is its ultimate form. I don't know. I don't even know if this got out of like in training form in Digimon. I think this is still like baby mode. This is like baby Digimon. You know? You must destroy to create. It's like when you like when like there's like a fire and there's like a phoenix and it's like you know, it's like that. I like that this is like a grief seed from Madoka. Honestly, upside down is kind of cool. It's almost like this pathway and it's like curving up into something. I don't know about this one. I don't know what I'm doing with this one. I just think this one's a little like a little messy. Perhaps. I don't know. Come watch me on Twitch as I descend into madness. All over one art piece. I just can't figure it out. I guess the center part, the grief seed part, also kind of looks like a Digimon egg. So that's cool. Darker color, I think, wins. It's like a funky little, like, vase thing. It's like a... Oh, this is another song that I made. This one's Creeps. Not to be confused with Crepes. Which I would love right now. please respond. Photopea, you can't do this at this point in the piece. You can't betray me. Thank you. Honestly, that's kind of interesting. Trying to think of what the music video was to this that I made. Oh, it was like little eyeball robots and they were like rotating around a planet. And I like did that all in Blender and then I just kind of like jumbled it up in like Premiere. It was super fun. I think we're getting close to this piece being a piece. I feel like we're like there almost. Let's save this before it all explodes. Okay, 35. What do we name this one? I mean, in my mind, I want to name it The Struggle. I feel like I'm struggling. Let's see here. Oh, the music video was awesome. Yeah. I still don't know. I think the Skeleton Salsa music video is still like my favorite one. Even though the Caravan one's the one I definitely like spend the most time on, but that was because I like was like gonna force myself to like do a bunch of stuff for it. But Creeps turned out really cool. The Space Race one's really simple, but that one turned out cool too. But I think Creeps is probably either first or second best, probably. I think Skeleton Salsa's either first or second best. I'm gonna take a sip of water, and then we're gonna come back to this. Yeah, the Caravan one's the like cute little like yeah, the little like RPG one that I made. So, oh yeah, I'll drink water. I apologize if you hear like sipping noises. I'll move my mic away. It's so hard to like sip as quietly as possible. But just once again, the struggle. What do we name this though? Because it feels like a vase, but I already named a piece vase once before, and that's also kind of a lame title. It's very like, what's that Greek goddess or whatever who her entire job is to just like sit and hold like a vase? I swear that's a real person. She's like the god of like holding water. Greek goddess holding vase. Hebe. Is that her name? The goddess of youth and the prime of life. I don't feel that when I look at this. Wait, wasn't there one that's like named like Hestia or something? Didn't she do something? The goddess of the hearth. Domesticity, the family, the home, and the state. Okay, she does not sound very thrilling. She lived in Delphi or Mount Olympus. We can name this Delphi. We can name it Delph. No, we'll name it Delphi. And we're gonna fix it. Oh, we just needed to save it before it blows up. But we'll go with that for now. Wasn't I gonna make like a black and white piece at some point? What happened to that? What happened to that dream? We're bringing it back. Okay. So let's see here. We got the black and white. We'll find the edges. This music's too calm. I can never make my mind up on the music. Like, what vibe do I need? I'll go back to the weird... the whatever this is. Not enough RAM. Oh no. Oh no. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Nothing happened. It's all good. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's like that didn't happen at all. Anyways, I guess this music does add to the drama of the situation. Let's see. So I did that, and I did finding edges. Finding edges. Bible goes west. An American Tale. Let's see. So we got that. Honestly, this does look kind of cool in black and white. I kind of like it. Like a dramatic figure talking. It's like a, yeah, like the back of like a, like this is the Met Gala. Got like the walkway here. There's a person. Their outfit's a little like evil black mage, like villain Final Fantasy. And this is the representation of the onlookers, as they're like watching. Yeah, this piece is about the Met Gala. I think that's what it is. Do you want more contrast or less contrast, or was the level of contrast good? I think the level of contrast is good, actually. I think this one might be done. Wow, all we had to do was turn into black and white and it fixed everything. Wow. Crazy. Wild how the world works. Okay. How many pieces have we made today? We did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we can make one more. Wait, did I count that right? 1, 2, 3. Yes, because we started on 30. So this is 35, so we need to make one more. Okay. Can we do it? Yeah. Yes, we can. Yeah, we got this. We can make art. Okay, new project. Oh, I have to reset this. Ugh. Let's see here. It was wild that this thing like ran out of RAM, but still somehow the stream was okay. Like, that's wild. Apparently Autobot like zapped your like your statement. So yeah. I mean, even Photoshop like struggled, but usually Photoshop didn't like blow up outright on me, which is like very shocking because like pretty much forced Photoshop to its limit. So I'm very surprised. Okay, so we got that. And then if I blow that up and then Do that. Automod, always targeting you. That. Do that. Got that. I promised myself I would try not to use wave too much. Okay. We're making like a eyeball diagram already. So that's cool. This is basically what like an anime like character's eye looks like. You got like you got the like bubbles. You got the eye bubbles. Got the pupil. Also, speaking of anime characters, I started playing Tower of Fantasy, and like their character creator was pretty fun. It's fun making just like a random like anime person and waddling around the world and forcing them to climb mountains, as all anime characters should have to do. It's rite of passage. So it was cool looking, and now I've now I've obliterated it. It's been pretty good though. I've played it for only like a few hours or whatnot, and there are like dumb gotcha mechanics, but like they're not significant, and also it's so easy to get the material in game that it like it's been like a non-issue, which is pretty cool. But it's like you get to create your little like anime looking character or whatnot. And then I've just ignored the plot like completely to this point because I just like don't care. But like the controls feel real good and the combat's fun. And the gotcha is like you pull for like weapons essentially, and certain weapons give you different like character skins. But since you create your own character, you can just kind of like always play as your character because like I don't care about any of the like gotcha characters, so like it's whatever. But I just cared about the fact that like there's a bunch of different weapon types and you can like go crazy. And also the combat's so easy. Like you just dodge everything like no problem. And it's like fun. It's actually been like really cool so far, which is surprising because I was expecting literally the worst. I was like, but it's free, so I was like, I'll just try it out and see how it goes. And it was pretty good. I just like exploring, so that's how I live my life in these games. I still remember where I played like, what was it, like Horizon Zero Dawn? And like literally one of my friends got mad at me because they were also playing through it. But they were like following the plot and everything, and I did every single side quest and explored the entire map before even starting the main plot. And they were like, "You're playing the game wrong." I was like, "Okay, but I'm having fun. I just want to explore." And it's also just like really funny when you like start the plot, but you're already like level like 50. So you just tear through everything. I still wonder if like the new like or more recent Horizon Zero Dawn's been like good. Like I wonder. Honestly, I kind of like this piece just being like this. It's very simple, but I kind of like it. It's like a messed up like expression. Like a facial expression. It's like we got the two eyes here and they're like lopsided. I do like this already. I felt like if I were to just leave it at this, I'm like, is it too simple? But maybe that's just my inherent tendency to always overcomplicate every single art piece I've ever made. I always think that busy is better. I think the colors could be more punchy though. But I'm not quite sure. Like kind of like there. I guess that's less punchy actually. I don't know, maybe this one's done. I felt like it was too simple. Is this finished? It's pretty good. Okay, okay. Okay. I'm gonna save it, but I feel suspicious. I feel like suspicious about it. Maybe I should name it Suspect. Maybe it's like being cross-examined. It is like a suspect. Maybe it could be examined. That's the thing you do with your eyes. That has an expression. It could be named Expression. But I don't like that. It's like the Among Us. Why is naming so hard? Whoever was the first person to come with names, like, really, it's just been like a boulder or like a snowball rolling downhill turning into an avalanche. Like, did they ever think it would be this hard? I guess Examine's fine. Maybe. I don't know. We'll do Examine. It could also be pronounced Examine. Okay. I guess this one's done. Yeah. Okay. It's fine. It's done. It's done. We did it. It's done. Okay. So let's look at all the pieces we made today. All like 47 of them. By 47, I mean like 6. So yeah, that one, this one, that one. Okay. Okay, load them up. Okay. I'll just go ahead and zoom in so we can reflect, reminisce, re-examine, re-experience, and regret what we made today. It was like, what are other words with re? Like, let's see here. So we started off strong with quiet, which it still feels like very like oceanic structure. There's a place in Tower of Fantasy so far called like Hykros or whatever, and it kind of like gives this vibe or whatnot. It also gives the vibe of that one water city that's in Final Fantasy 15. Whatever that place was called, I don't know. Water City, perhaps? Wateropolis? I don't know. We'll figure it out later. And then we have Contact, which honestly, looking at it again, is scary. I really like Final Fantasy 15. I always forget that it exists, though, which is a problem. But I just like road tripping with the bros. I like that aspect of it. Yeah, this one's horrifying, but I kind of love it. I think this is my favorite piece I've made recently, actually. But I think like the color like scheme like makes it even like scarier because it's kind of like like blood drippy, like in parts, but with the eyes and stuff. I guess I'm I guess I just like, that's my style. And then for something completely different, we have Elshea. Elshea? Elshea? I don't know. It's interpretive, just like the piece, where we have kind of like this weird smoke fire deity, like looming over, like setting fire. Set fire to the rain, another classic by Adele. Or maybe her name's pronounced Adele. We'll never know. It's interpretive. So I like this piece a lot. This one turned out pretty cool. And then we have palette, which is very like my eye. It's very like neon sign, like you're entering into a casino and some like lady is wearing this as her headpiece and you make eye contact with her and you're just vaporized by all like the light rays coming off of it. I think that's what this piece is about. I'm not sure. We would have to contact the artist to find out. But I'll reach out to them. I'll let you know. But yeah, this one's like definitely a lot different from everything that preceded it. So I still don't know how to feel about this one. I feel like this one's not finished, but I don't know how to fix it. So I think it's fine. It's great. What am I talking about? It's great. And then the other one I struggled with, Delphi or Delphi. It's like the name of like a sorority. What are you in? I'm in Delphi. You should join us sometime. uh, and it's about the Met Gala, as we discussed earlier, about this lady, and she's walking down the runway, and everyone's like, wow. Delphi selfie. This piece is dedicated to Selfie's character model designer in Kingdom Hearts 1 for designing the cutest side character, who then is never relevant again. How could they dare do that? And then I really wanted like Selfie's like dress. I should order that at some point. And then I could probably make it. Could do a sewing stream. I'll learn how to sew to stream it. And then we have our last one, Examine, which still feels wrong to me because it's good, but the colors aren't normal colors I would use, mostly the yellow. And also I made it too fast, which is scary and concerning, because then it feels like I did something wrong. But it's good. I like it, so you know, we just gotta examine it closely, and that's what it's about. Quiet, contact, Elshea, palette, Delphi, and examine. By their powers combined, we can make the stream that happened today. So this was a fun stream. Definitely like nice to get back to this like after the previous stream where I was like I thought I was like getting sick and I was like, oh no. But it turns out I'm fine and still able to make art, and my internet seems to be okay and my computer didn't blow up. So all in all, we did some pretty good stuff today, which is like very nice. I'm like over here petting my computer, being like, it's okay, it's okay. We made it through, girl. So, yeah. So I think that was the stream for today. So, that said, I'm going to... Piece of self-frightening. I'm gonna, we'll put it on this one, because this one's cool. Ooh, fire. Yeah. We did it. We did it! So, as per usual, I'm gonna like put all these up on my Darkroom and my Redbubble stores. I'm gonna upload this thing to YouTube, and I'll be doing all that stuff tonight. So hopefully that all goes through hi YouTube. And if you want to check out any of these pieces, you can check them out. So, they're cool. And also, I think Redbubble also does shirts. So, like, this was a piece I made, and you could get like a shirt, or you can like put it on a poster or like slap it on the wall. Also, in like 3 days, I'm like picking my art from a gallery that was like down the street or whatever. So I'm like excited to like hang those on the wall. So that'll be nice. So you can look forward to me having more of my art in the background, and hopefully eventually making my room look a little less horrifying and depressing. So I wish it was more colorful in here, but it's like I can't do anything. I can't fix it. Anyways, so that was the stream. So yeah. Now I'm gonna get dinner. I hope that y'all have like a great day, and thanks for like tuning in and all that stuff. So that said, I'm gonna transition to the ending stream screen. So bye. Bye. And bye. As per usual, as per always, thanks for watching.